independent arm?
Mr. Yesa cannot have a different opinion. He is an employee of President William Ruto. President William Ruto wants to remove Mother Koome and the other 6 judges from the Supreme Court. So his work is to defend, but automatically.
But the question...
But I'm asking, he is trying to say that my defense of Mother Koome is ethnic. I want to ask Mr. Yesa, when I said that the Director General of the National Intelligence Service is incompetent, members of the Somali community came out with fury to defend him. I never heard Mr. Yesa say that that is ethnicity. When ODM members threatened to remove Speaker Moses Wetangula, members of the Luhya Nation from Western Kenya came out in numbers to defend Moses Wetangula. I never heard Mr. Yesa say anything. But when the people of Mount Kenya see that there is a problem here and one of our own is being victimized, then he says it's his ethnicity. Yet himself is one of us. But
two wrongs don't make a right.
But I am saying, that's what all communities do. The Somali community have defended their own. The Luhya people have defended their own. There is nothing wrong with regard to Gachagua defending his sister. And because our MPs and senators have been compromised by President William Ruto that they cannot speak for one or their own, Mr. Yesa cannot see anything different from what he has been told by this employer. Somebody must speak also for the mountain people. Okay. And I really have no apologies because I'm not the only one. When the Somalis defended their own, nobody raised an issue. When the Westerners defended their own, nobody raised an issue. And this is what is happening, Rogers, in this country. That the only people who cannot defend their own are the Mount Kenya people. It is called tribalism. But when other communities defend their own, or when they take a particular position, they are called tribalists. I saw the CS Interior saying that defending Mother Koome on my part is tribalism. Yet, 2 months before, when President William Ruto was had a lot of attack from all corners for mismanaging the country, that CS said that the president was being attacked because he's a Kalenjin. So I want to say, this profiling of the Mount Kenya people must come to an end. The Mount Kenya people, like any other community, have a right to defend their people. They have a right to articulate their issues. They have a right to say what is good for them and what is not good for them. And I want to ask the Mount Kenya people not to be apologetic about who they are. None of us made an application to go to be born where we were, where we were born. That is God's decision. And we must be allowed as a people to have our own identity and to articulate our issues like all other communities do.
So tell me this, and perhaps it's interrelated. What's the progress of your impeachment case in the corridors of justice? And equally, do you foresee an instance where you'll appeal all the way to the Supreme Court?
I don't know. My lawyers will deal with it. By the way, I'm reading this both about the impeachment and those matters in court.
Is there any progress on that case?
Yeah, we did file an appeal in the Court of Appeal. Because we were not satisfied with the bench, the 3-judge bench that was constituted by the Deputy Chief Justice, because the Constitution says she doesn't have such powers. But the judges ruled that they should go ahead, and we did appeal to the Court of Appeal. Today the matter was in court, and the Court of Appeal listened to our arguments and gave an order staying the proceedings before the High Court until the matter is heard. The matter is determined. So our lawyers are dealing with that matter. That's our lawyers. I am myself on another assignment, a very important assignment of crafting a new political strategy and joining the other people of Kenya to work out a mechanism of how to get this country back on track, how to make sure that we bring in a new government that will observe the rule of law, a government that will not abduct and kill our children, a government that will not make corruption the official government policy, a government that will listen to the people and that will not just be doing things with impunity. That, to me, is my focus. Whether I am cleared of the impeachment tag or not, it's neither here nor there.
So what do you tell those people who smell a rat in your defense of Chief Justice Martha Koome, that perhaps you're foreseeing such a scenario where the Supreme Court, this very same judges, might be dispensing of your case?
I don't think Martha Koome sat in the High Court where I don't think I got justice. She didn't sit there.
Okay.
It's other judges who sat there. And I don't know whether the matter will ever get to the Supreme Court or not. But I've told you that matter to be is a very small matter.
Okay.
And it does not inform my thinking.
All right.
And I am just concerned about this country, that it is irresponsible to allow the president to disbar the Supreme Court. It's not good for the country. It will create a constitutional crisis. Again, it will make Kenyans lose faith in the entire electoral process. Because if the president succeeds and disbards the Supreme Court and installs his own judges in the Supreme Court, then this country is going down to the dogs.
All right.
The level of impunity will be in acceptable levels, and the president will have succeeded to capture the entire Kenyan state. He has captured the parliament as it is. He has captured the opposition. Now, if he captures the judiciary,
okay,
we are done.
All right. Yeah. Let's shift focus to other matters, because just today, the road